What's going on, guys? The one and only Sagittarius Swag here. And today I'm discussing a new theory that I found in Reddit, I think, but I had my own take on it. So, here it goes. My theory is that Daenerys actually can have children. She supposedly can have children because of the prophecy said by Miriam Azdur, which states, when the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, when the seas go dry and mountains blow in the wind like leaves, when your womb quickens again and you bear a living child, then he will return, and not before. So I'm reading from a little sheet that shows me like the quotes that I have to say. Or just Miriam Azdur's quotes. So if I'm looking over here, fair bet that's why. But now I get to my reasoning behind why she can now have kids. So the sun rising in the west and setting in the east. I think that the sun rising in the west, or rather the S-O-N instead of S-U-N, is in fact Jon Snow. The rising and the knowledge and like people coming to understand that he's actually a Targaryen. And I think the setting in the east will be the death of a book character. So this might be a bit of a stretch, but Aegon Targaryen, who right now is on a ship with Jon Connington, I think he will die by the... I think that's the setting in the East theory. Again, they haven't introduced him in the show, and they already named Jon Aegon, so I think that's probably the most unlikely part of my theory. When the seas go dry. In the final chapter of A Dance with Dragons, the most recent book in the series, Daenerys is in the Dothraki Sea, and she notices, again, another quote, "The grass was paler than she remembered, a wan, sickly green on the verge of going yellow. After that would become brown. The grass was dying." So when the seas go dry, it could be referring to the Dothraki Sea and all the grass in the Dothraki Sea dying. And then the final bit that actually adds to my theory is the mountains blow in the wind like leaves. Some believe this has something to do with the mountain meeting his end, but I don't think that very likely. What I believe, I think it has to do with the pyramids of Marine, because in the books and also in the shows, Daenerys' dragons destroy the pyramids when they escape captivity, so those could be the mountains blowing in the wind like leaves, so like the mountain pyramids just blowing away. And then the final part is when your womb quickens again, you bear a living child, then he will return and not before. I think this is fairly obvious, except for the fact that Drogo is dead. But I think the child that Daenerys has will be named Drogo. So therefore, Drogo will be there again, or I guess be not resurrected, but he will return, I guess, but it's not him, it's someone with the same name. So thank you guys for watching. Leave your suggestions for different theories or things you want me to break down about Game of Thrones. Suggestions, I already said that. Comments about my theory, I want you guys to discuss its plausibility. Other than that, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!